us on another long journey here on Route 66. My name is Dave. This is my neighbor Dave B. This is my dog Izzy. And here's my van Sweet Pea. Great day at the KOA in Elk City, Clinton, just outside of Oklahoma City, about 100 miles. Gonna go swimming today. Be a nice little dip in the pool. And off to Oklahoma City. Gonna be good. We're heading 132 miles today, paralleling I-40, gonna mosey to a nice museum, gonna hydrate in Hydro, gonna fly over and floss our teeth in Fort Reno, gonna scarf some food at Sid's Diner. We're gonna appreciate our time in Arcadia and then head down to the next KOA in OKC. We're here at the Route 66 Museum in Clinton, Oklahoma. A lot of great pieces of artifacts and information here. And we actually have a guy named Charles that's going to tell us a little bit about the history behind the museum and Route 66. Charles?
Yeah, I don't know much, but thanks for spending $7 to get in. We're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5.
Thank you, Charles. Really appreciate it.
For those of you who don't know much about Route 66, here are 4 fun little tidbits that were highlighted in the museum. Number 1, one of the best books you can read to get a glimpse of life on the early days of Route 66 is Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. It's about a hard-pressed Oklahoma family embarking on a journey to California in search of a better life. Number 2, parking meters. They had their debut along Route 66 in Oklahoma City in 1935. They were put in to help keep people moving along so businesses could serve new customers and generate more money. And to this day, they still cause us unnecessary stress.
Oh, better put 5 cents in the meter.
No policeman is going to give the Batmobile a ticket.
Number 3, hitching a ride. Once World War II rolled around in the 1940s, hitching rides became popular along Route 66 and across the U.S.
We usually don't pick up hitchhikers. But I'm gonna go with my instinct on this one. Saddle up, partner.
And number 4, one of my favorites, the drive-in movie theater. In the 1950s, there were roughly 100 drive-in movie theaters along Route 66, but today there are only a handful still operating. And lastly, as we were exploring the rest of the museum, we found Sweet Pea's long-lost cousin, Mrs. Love. In the 1960s and 70s, it wasn't unusual to see Sweet Pea's brothers and sisters on the open road, with people flashing peace signs and drawing others to live that alternative.
Van life.
We spent about an hour here, and I think it's time to head on over to Hydro. Well, there's not much to Hydro, but when it was founded in 1901, it was originally called Caddo. Then the post office came along and they were like, nope, Hydro. We're going to honor our town's plentiful well water. And our next stop is Fort Reno. We spent a good 11 minutes here. This is an old U.S. cavalry post named after Jesse L. Reno, who died at the Battle of South Mountain in the American Civil War. Let's skip on over to Sid's. Although we didn't get to take part in the annual Fried Onion Burger Day Festival in early May, we did get a juicy burger and shake at Sid's. All said and done, about $10 to $15. Sidlicious. Here we are arriving in Arcadia at the popular Pop 66 Soda Ranch, where they sell over 700 types of soda. And as you roam around inside, you can find up to 80 varieties of root beer and other funky flavors like beef jerky and ranch dressing. Ranch dressing.
We're at Pop's in Oklahoma City, trying to figure out which pop or soda to get. Pop in my neck of the woods.
And after 23 minutes of searching, I found the one.
Oh, dang. All right. Oh, dang. That's good.
Dang, that's good. And on your way out, make sure to take a picture by the 66-foot tall soda bottle structure, and then you can head down the road and check out the Round Barn. Here we are at the Round Barn. It's round and it's a barn. It's a round barn.
It's a round barn.
This round barn was built in 1898 and was built in a round fashion in order to cut down on materials. Experts believe that farmers could save steps and time in feeding their animals in a round barn. And round barns stood a better chance against strong winds. How about that for a round barn?
It's a round barn.
Well, we're going to head down to our next KOA, take a quick breather, pet the dog, and head out for a nice brewski at Roughtail Brewing. Sadly, this is Dave B's last day. We want to thank Dave B for joining us from day 7 through day 15. It has been a true joy. Thanks for joining us, and if you've enjoyed hitching a ride with us today, please remember to give this a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe, turn those notifications on. Make sure to check out the other days by going to the links in the description. Otherwise, we'll see you for day 16 on Route 66 when we head from OKC to Tulsa.